So, okay, I am Shelby Wellbrock, and I decided to focus on a more positive leader, and then like the conflicts that they face within their situation, and how being a leader has helped them to progress, and how they'll be able to continue to progress. So my topic is personal training versus workout videos, and Brian Wellbrock is the subject of this, and he's my dad, and so I figured since I've kind of been along on this journey with him, and so is my family, that it makes sense to talk about this conflict. But a little bit about him: he is self-employed, he's a personal trainer, and he has his own business called Faith in Action, and he's been a personal trainer for 20 plus years and is an expert in what he does. He's a motivational speaker, so he goes to different churches or conventions and gives seminars. I know he did a seminar for like an orthodontist group one time. And he's the author of Courage to Change, which is a 12-week wellness challenge, and this is composed of 3 different books, and I'll go into details a little bit later. But he is a motivational speaker. Like, he likes to talk, and if he doesn't know you, he'll still talk to you. So, with that said, his characteristics and his leadership styles, he's very empowering. Like, seeing him work with his clients and then being his daughter, he is very encouraging and enjoys to talk to people and uplift them and wants them to do better. And I have seen that. He trained me when I was in basketball. He was he helped me to do better, and I definitely felt like I could do more and was able to perform better because of it. And with that, he is inspirational. Obviously, you kind of have to be. I mean, there's 2 different approaches. Y'all have seen like different workout videos. I'll get into it later. Right? Like, you know, like insanity and stuff. I'll talk about that later. But there's 2 different kinds of inspiring. You can inspire someone in a positive aspect, or you can inspire them to be like, what are you doing? You can do better. You know, that kind of approach. I don't do well with that. That kind of like, that doesn't inspire me. That just makes me go and hide. So inspiring someone in an encouraging and powerful way is an important aspect to being a leader. And then also, he is very passionate about what he does. He is very creative as well, and that interacts with it, because, I mean, working out can be boring, okay? Like, I will admit, I am not particularly fond of working out. But if you make it creative and you inspire someone to do their best and to come up with creative ways of working out, he can stand on an exercise ball, I can too, and do squats. So just making it fun, and he's really good at thinking outside of the box. So that leadership style is great, because that's not really out there. At least I haven't seen it, and I'm a little biased. So, and then the conflict with this is competition. Like I said, Insanity and P90X, have y'all, come on. Okay, have y'all done them?
Yes.
Okay, I have, and I was sore for 3 days and couldn't move. But this is a conflict within his business, because he is self-employed and he's having to compete with something that is accessible, and it's very popular in our culture right now. I know I have a lot of friends that do it, and I was like, okay, I need to try this to see, what the rave is all about. And I was like, I'd much rather not. It's accessible because people can do it in their homes. And so he has come up with a solution of Skype training. He Skype trains his clients. And when we moved from Texas, he didn't want to lose his business, and he didn't want to lose the friendships and the relationships that he already had with his clients. And so what he decided to do was do Skype training. This is a more live interaction than with like workout videos, because you have someone that can be like, okay, your form is wrong, you need to do this, and you can have encouragement, instead of someone just on a video that you see the same thing over and over, and it's like, dude, I've already heard you say that like 200 times, and I'm tired of it. So having someone that is going along this journey with you, and that's what he is brilliant at doing, is coming up with different and creative ways to encourage people and to empower people, and it inspires me that he can do that. And so that's the pros of personal training, is he is able to make it personal to that person. And so I started thinking, from a business aspect. I'm not a business person, but he is, and he is having to not only run his own business and make a profit, which is hard to do when you're trying to promote and market yourself, he's making it unique in the fact that he can do Skype training and everything else that incorporates with that. And so what he could do to continue to progress in his leadership skills is continue to do what he loves to do, and his passion is driving him to do this, because it was a long process of getting these books written and getting them published, and because of his passion, he is able to stay up to date and train people and motivate people to be healthy and do the best that they can. And so that inspires me. I like to have that as an example, that when you are passion-driven, it doesn't matter the different obstacles that you face, because you're passion-driven and not profit-driven. And because sometimes there's not a lot of profit. Like when it comes to Christmas time, people do not want to buy a personal trainer. They do not want to spend money on that. They want to eat their food and buy presents for their family. But then when the New Year's comes around, they're like, oh, I gained 20 pounds and I need a personal trainer. So, there are pros and cons to it, but having a vision and striving to succeed and do that is what has continued to lead him in doing what he does. So, and then I thought that maybe, if he gets a team of people together, then perhaps that could help him to stay accountable and to have different people with different visions that are more expert. They have more of their expertise in marketing or promoting, and so just having a culture, you want to maintain the culture of having people around you that will help maintain that culture and help promote you to do better and continue to succeed. I think I talked really fast. But I think that is all. Oh, and then I have a website to show you. How do I go back? Oh. And with that, he has a website that he, okay. Why can't I see it?
Move your mouse.
Move my mouse.
Towards us. And it'll show up here. Now look on.
Oh. Okay, so this is his website, and that is me. That's, embarrassing. But Faith in Action, and he has this interactive website, so he's able to engage people and have people be engaged. And not get bored. You don't want to be bored when you're working out. You don't want to have a boring personal trainer. You don't want to have boring people in your life, let alone your personal trainer. So he's an expert in what he does, and then he has different ways to succeed, and has offered different ways of reaching the goals that you set. So he is a laissez-faire but guided freedom approach of leadership, because he guides you along the way, but he's not like standing over you and do this, because when it comes down to it, you're the one that's responsible for it, but he's just there as a teacher and a leader and an encourager along the journey.